Yes, we are back. Thanks for hanging in there with us. Now, let's dive into the tournament. Great time. Of course, everyone's bracket was busted.
Busted on the first day.
I mean, it's just me. This year was like the first 2 weekends were just like stick a fork in them.
Yeah, the first couple days were crazy. And then on top of that, even though there was like 10 double-digit teams won, we still ended up with one seed from one side and the two side the other. So it's like we kind of had craziness, and then we had a reversion to the mean. Here are the two teams that played the best, and it kind of worked out. Right. It wasn't like we had a UConn going there.
Yeah, or you see Middle Tennessee State making it to the Final Four. Although they had a really good run. And
hey, Dad, sorry about Michigan State.
Michigan State. How many people saw Izzo's team getting faded?
No,
that early.
I couldn't see it
with a Player of the Year candidate.
Absolutely,
like on your team, like that is almost unheard of as maybe a Player of the Year candidate.
It's probably just as bad as Duke losing to Belmont a few years ago. It's just probably on that level. Belmont had no business being in that little tournament.
Yeah, I mean,
and they upset them.
That was huge.
But then what's funny is Belmont goes in and they get greased in the
team.
So this tells you it just anybody can have a bad day.
It's parity. That's what you call it. That's what we want to see. That's what we watch. We tune in. We're sitting there. You always do two brackets. One where you pick all the upsets, and one where you're like, all right, let me really put some thought into this and what I saw this year. But I mean, I really liked it. I mean, it was great. Really dramatic. Like when you get a couple games that go down to like we're talking about. We probably had some of the all-time best buzzer beaters this year that we've seen in the past 10, 15 years in college basketball.
The Villanova buzzer beater is probably one of the best buzzer beaters I've seen in college basketball.
You know what? That to me probably was the best.
This one I've seen in my lifetime. Yeah.
Hands down. I mean, I can't think
of my lifetime one of the best.
I can't think of anything that I've thought where I was like, oh, a championship game where it comes down to a 38-foot buzzer beater. Yeah. It is just. That was epic. I mean, it was great. We're gonna watch that years from now. And
it was a great game.
He's gonna be able to hang his hat on that. That was a memorable moment.
But this football, real quick, man. Alabama wins again. They found a way to win, and they did not look good. Like there were some games that did not look good.
It is amazing how Nick just does it every year. It's almost like what magic dust are you sprinkling over these players that they're just. At the end of the season, they just turn it on. It is so hard to beat those guys at the end of the year.
I gotta give a shout out to the D coordinator for Alabama. I forgot his name is missing. It's just not here, but he did a fantastic job getting that front seven up to speed and getting that secondary to not be terrible.
They're monsters.
Because it completely stalled out Clemson. It stalled them out, and then that was key. They had to stall their offense a little bit, even though they kind of got back going. They had to stall their offense a little bit, and it got them the breathing room they needed.
I'm pretty sure that guy, Deshaun, might have something to say next year, though.
Oh, yeah. I think
Well, don't go anywhere. Join us after the break. We'll be right back.